Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, great. So today basically we are going to learn how to create AR filters for Instagram. All right, the process is really easy. You won't even need to code anything. But if you want to add much more features, you can code. You can code much more advanced features with Spark AR. If you are not comfortable with coding and you want to, like, let's say, use visual editors, like you want to code through blocks, then you can also do that by patch editor available in Spark AR. So both are available. And for creating the very basic filters that we will be creating today, we won't be needing any sort of coding. So there's no coding included for today's session. And one more thing I want you guys is to download this tool called Spark AR Studio. All right, this is the tool that we'll be using for developing our very first AR filters. And if we get time, then today I will also show you how to launch your filter on Facebook and Instagram. All right, so uh, let's start with Spark AR. So the very first thing after installation, the installation is a very straightforward process. All right. So after you install Spark AR, you are going to see this interface. All right. So you need not to install any other things after installing this particular software, because this is the whole software. So you won't need any other external plugins. So the very first thing is that you will be getting this window. In this window, there are three basic templates. That is a blank template, sharing experience template. All right, like if you want to like click, create AI filters through which you can send messages and all those things. You can do that with sharing experience. Then there is video calling experience, like you can do real time calls with AR. So these are the three things currently available, and this video calling experience is basically currently in beta stage, so it has a few bugs, but it will work perfectly. And other than that, if you guys want to explore other templates, like other pre-made AR filters, then you can check these templates out. It has a lot of templates, like you can track your hand through this template. There is a hand movement template. Then you can track your body posture. Then there is face mask filters are there. Then there is head decoration. Then background filters. Then face decoration. You can also explore other filters available in here. All right. Other than that, in the learn section, all right, there are very good tutorials on Spark AR. Like here you can see that you can create an effect with scripting. There's an advanced course, there's intermediate, beginner. So after this session, if you want to explore more about Spark AR, then you can do that from here. All right, and the projects that you create recently all will be shown in here. All right, so this is the very basic, like the starting interface. Now what we have to do is we have to click on the means create a new blank project. So click on this blank project, and it would create a new window through which you can start creating your AR filters. The interface, the components in the interface are somewhat like Unity. The design is a bit different, but the main idea of those components and things are almost the same like Unity. It's taking a bit of time to create the project, so let me uh, give it its time. And here's another link through which we'll be using. Like you would need your Facebook account, all right, uh, for using Spark AR. So I am pasting it in here. How do we create the models for the filters like masks? Uh, First of all, you if you know 3D modeling, you can do that with Blender or Maya. All right, and if you are not into 3D modeling, then what Spark Air does is that they provides integration of both Sketchfab and Spark Air's library for 3D models. So you can grab 3D models from there also. So both options are available, and if you are familiar with 3D designing, 3D modeling, then go for it. Then build your own model and implement that in your filter. The process is pretty much simple. It will be simply like the process that I'll be showing you today, and just you need to import that from computer. But we would be using the models being imported from the AR library. All right. So yeah. Okay. So the very first thing, all right, the very first thing is that you might be seeing this big window, all right, this big window at the center through which I can navigate. So this is the like the scene window in Unity, but this time in SparkAir it is known as viewport window. This works just like the window in means the scene window in Unity, the same functionality, but uh, the name is viewport window. All right, there isn't much difference. And here you can see that the very first thing, another thing that I would like to show you is that here's a camera inside of it. All right, see this the highlighted blue colored object is the camera in Spark Air. So you can see that it is having a shape of like a mobile device with the camera on the top left at the back side of mobile. So it looks somewhat like this. So this structure actually depicts your mobile phone, like it is under this device object. All right, and this device is an iPhone 8 device. All right, and in Unity you had to play, right, you to see any simulation, you had to play that particular scene, right? In here you need not to play any particular scene, it's already played. But let's say if you want to pause the scene, all right, like this person is moving his or her head. So what you can do is you can simply pause, all right, and then you can again play. So this feature is really helpful whenever we want to adjust our models in here. All right. Here you can see this is basically a small simulator that helps us to see the results of our simulated face filter. All right. So this is very helpful. Now, if you want, you can even there are multiple templates available in here. Like this one is there, then this one is there, then here is another one, then here is another one, then this is the one, then here is another one. So there are different kinds of faces, all right. And let's say if you want your own face to be there, so what you can do is here is a camera option. If you have a camera attached to your system, then you can simply click on the camera you want, and it would basically start the camera. All right, right in here. So you will get the view of the means get the view from the camera. All right. So this is also helpful in doing simulation on yourself. All right. Now this is basically a view window sort of thing through which you can see the simulation of all the models. Then here is another panel. It is named as assets. This is like the project window in Unity. Here we can add our own models, we can add our own textures, we can add our files right in here. All right, and this is like the project window in there. And here is another window called the scene. This is called the scene panel. Well, this is like the hierarchy window in Unity. uh, Means everything that is available in our scene is in this particular panel. So we can even add more means we can add more objects in it. That's what we would be doing. Like we'll be adding our 3D models, our face tracking module in here to make our means to actually perform the AR filter. All right, and let's see. Okay. Hmm. Now there are multiple modes available here. Like in Unity you had a 2D mode also. So similarly you can also edit in 2D, and you can also edit in 3D. All right. Like if you want to say again, let's say you want to scale your object, right? Here is a move tool. All right. Then here is a rotate tool, and here is a scale tool. All right. Now let's say in Unity, we also had an inspector window. All right. So let's see. Let's click on this camera, and here you can see in the right side there is an inspector window. All right, which gives you the property. All right, gives you all the property of an particular object available in the inside the scene. Like here the transformations, you can't edit the camera's transformation because it is blocked, but here are the all the other components, all right, available in the camera. Similarly there is focal distance, then there is ambient light. All right, you can edit that. Like you can change the color of it. All right. You can change the color of it. It won't affect much. You would see a very light, like a very light color, and other than that you can increase the intensity. All right. Then here is the directional light. All right, you can also see the property, like you can reduce that and increase that. Then here is a microphone component. All right. uh, yeah, so these are the this is the very basic interface of Spark AR. All right, till now, any doubt, any doubt regarding Spark AR? Or so do you guys have any doubt? So let me know. All right. Okay, great. So if you guys face any problem during the session, do let me know. All right. So yeah, this is the basic interface of Spark AR. All right. So yeah, just let me adjust the scene a bit for getting a bit more space. Also, one more thing, if you want, you can even like undock it, undock it, and place it somewhere you are comfortable with. All right, like I can place it in here, in here. I can place it anywhere, but for me, this is the where I'm comfortable, so I'm docking it in here, and yeah, we are good to go now. Now, the very first thing is that uh, see, uh, always remember that to detect, all right, to like to track, all right, to track a face's movement, or to detect a face, we would be needing a component. All right. It would be a face tracking component. All right. So we need not to create that face tracking component because Spark AR has already provided that to us, but you would need the face tracking component. If you don't have the face tracking component, then the objects that you will put in the scene, all right, you won't be able to like, it won't actually move along with your head. So the face tracking component is really important to put in the scene. All right. So the very first thing is that in the scene panel only, you would be seeing a plus icon. So what you have to do is click on the plus icon, and the very first option you would be seeing is a face tracker. All right. So click on insert. All right. So now here you can see here are some anchors. All right. Here are some anchors. This X, Y, and Z anchor. Here you can see with the face, this anchors are also moving, right? Now let's add a model. All right, so what you have to do, let me show you again. In the asset panel, all right, in the assets panel, click on AR library. All right, and in there, try to get some model. All right, let's get a 3D shape. All right, let's get this torus primitive. All right, click on import free, and it would take some time to download it. Okay, so here you can see that the model has been imported, right? Now what you have to do is click on the torus model and then drag and drop it under, just wait at, yeah. So drag and drop this torus object under the face tracker. Now you can see that it is also moving, right? So by this we are good to go that our face tracker component is working perfectly. Now delete this, alright, because we won't be needing it anymore. So I'm going to delete this particular model. Now just wait, let me delete all this. Yeah. So now as we have included our face tracker module, now let's create our first AR filter. All right, let's find something to wear on the head, right? Let's go for some glasses. Let's see. Okay. Mm, let's go for this one. This is called neon party glasses. All right. Also, one more thing. The models that are available in here. All right. Uh, you are free to launch them. Okay, free to launch in the sense, if you use that in your uh, AR filters, and you can totally launch them on Instagram. All right, so that won't be an issue. Like you won't get any copyright issues. So because all these are free models, there aren't any paid models in here. So that's why you won't be getting any issues with that. So download a particular model. So I'm downloading this neon party glasses. It's going to take some time. All right, so let it take its time. Till then, do you guys have any doubt till now? Okay, great. So this would take some time to download. I guess I took a big model, so that's why it's taking a lot of time. Also, one more thing that SparkAI uses Sketchfab and SparkAI's own 3D model plugin, so all are free to use. You can, let's say, if you develop your own 3D model, you can definitely do that with Blender or any other 3D modeling tool. You can even import them in here and use it. All right. So we got our neon party glasses. Let's add it inside the face tracker. Now here you can see that our glasses is totally in here. Now let's scale them a bit. Let me pause it first. Yeah. Let me scale them to the size of the face. Now here one thing you would be saying that if we like just wait, if we are trying to adjust this now, even if we are trying to adjust this glasses on the mouth, but here's the you can see the problem here clearly, right? Like whenever you use any filter on let's say Snapchat or Instagram, you don't see this like see these spectacles, what is it called? means these array, what is it called? Okay, whatever it is called, you can see these means you can't see these, right? These are totally like ripped over your head, right? So it's perfectly fitted, but that's not happening in here. All right. So this is a problem, and this can be fixed. All right. How can we fix that? So these type of problem we tackle by adding an occluder. All right. What is an occluder? It basically masks. All right. It masks. It will be masking your face. All right, or any area you want. Like you can create your own hand occluder. Like in Unity, if whenever, let's say, here's a project idea for you. All right, you learn to use Vuforia, right? You can even create your own AR watch try on. All right, use a marker, but then the problem you'll be facing is that your watch won't wrap up in your hand. We tackle that problem by creating a mask. All right, we by creating an occluder. So you have to create an occluder in Unity to like wrap that watch on top of your hand. But in Spark AR we don't need to do that, because Spark AR already has an occluder. So now what we have to do is, in the assets, all right, in the assets panel, you there's a plus icon. All right, click on the plus icon, click on search AR library. All right, and in here search for occluder. This is the spelling OCCLUDER, and here you would find, all right, something called head occluder. In the It will be in the block section. All right, don't download anything from Sketchfab. The one that you would be needing, all right, the one that actually works is this particular head occluder by Spark AR Assets. So make sure to download that only. It's under block section. So click on that and then import it. All right, it's of 60 KB, so the file size isn't that big, so it will get downloaded fast. All right, so now here what I want is, just like any other model, you have to like put that means make that head occluder the child of the face tracker. All right, and you would be getting you would be getting this particular, just wait, this particular blue line. All right, now for now, disable this particular glasses and focus on the head occluder. Now here you can see that the head occluder is also moving along with your head, and you are not actually able to see it. All right, so that's the power of head occluder. It would be an invisible face for you when you want to like augment 3D objects. All right, on, let's say, in your hand or in your head. All right, so that's how it helps. Now what you have to do is, I'm going to enable this particular glasses, and either you can put that under the head occluder, but here you can see that if you put that, what it will cause the problem. So we of course don't want that, so don't make it a child of the head occluder, and always keep the head occluder on top of any object. All right, and now you can see that the effect has started to come. Means the that old means that problem is now fixed. Now we don't have that problem anymore. Now click on the neon party glasses and then adjust them. All right, uh, just wait, let me adjust that. Adjust them so that you can use them. All right, and yeah, so here you can see that we got our glasses working. All right, and to check whether it's perfectly working on any other faces or not, what you can do is click on video and switch the faces. It's working on this face too, It's working on this face too. This one is also working. This one too. This one also. And this one also. So here you can see it does need some adjustments. All right, you can totally do that. You can uh, scale this particular. First of all, what I suggest is to pause the video. All right, means ex- don't scale the head occluder. So then scale it a bit so that it attaches to your face. So also you can even adjust your head occluder because sometimes it's too big. Sometimes head occluders are too big, so you can definitely do that. Let me adjust this a bit. This one seems perfect, but all the bands are being hidden, so you can play with this and try to adjust it uh, based on how it fits. All right, you can do that. But apart from that, this is how we actually create 3D filters. All right, there's a totally different process for the means for 2D filters. You can even like you can even search for that how we create exactly. But basically, what we do now, first of all, there's a human face map. All right, there's a face map, and based on that, uh, if you know any photo editor like let's say Photoshop. All right, so what I generally do is I get that particular feature. You can get that from Parkea's official of website only. So we map a particular texture on top of the face mask, and then we apply it inside of this AR, means Park AR. All that easy it. So now let's add something else also. Let's add a hat on top of it. So let's find a good hat and let's see which one would suit. Also, whenever creating a filter now, what I would suggest is go for something low poly. All right, like don't go for something really high because sometimes what happens now, like this has a geometry of 30,000. All right, so currently I'm going to use it, but make sure to optimize it. All right, like you can optimize the textures and all those things. Sparkear actually does that for you whenever you are importing a texture or like external texture. It already does that for you, but it's better to make sure that all the things are like normal. I would also be launching this particular filter. All right, I would show you how to do that. So make sure to attend the session till the end because this that part is really important because you are creating a filter and you are not able to upload it, then of course it's not like it doesn't look good, right? So yeah, we'd be doing that. Also, one more thing, remember that sometimes what happens now, this happened to me me a lot. Like I didn't find any solution to that. So for that, and as I was not able to find a solution, what I did, I created a new Facebook account. So always remember to use Facebook account, all right, because without an Facebook account, you won't be like able to log in Spotify. If your doesn't work, create a new one, connect them, and then so yeah, imported. Now, first of all, let's pause this one and let's add it. Uh, and let's add it on the top of the neon party glasses. Uh, uh, of course, we shouldn't actually like just wait. We shouldn't actually put it under means under in the sense make it a child of the head occluder, or let's say put it on the top of the head occluder, then it would cause a problem. All right, so always remember to check that. Now let's get the Mario. let's let's see. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Now let's try to reshape it a bit. Like okay, adjust it a bit, and we are good to go. Now, let's say if you want to add some text, all right, in it, what you can do, whether you can like put it under face tracker so that it gets tracked by like with your face, or what you can do. Let me first add it. All right. What we want to do is a 3D text. So insert that and just move it a bit upward. I want it to be a bit upward. All right. And all right, let's write something. Let's say let's write party glasses. All right, and let's play it now. So here you can see that we are able to see the text, but it's not moving with our head. And if you want to move that again, you can simply add in uh, the face tracker, and then you would be able to see all right like this, and then adjust the height, adjust the position, and then you are good to go. All right. Now this cap is Super Mario. All right. So I'm going to write Super Mario. You can write anything you want, and let's give it a color. All right. So how do we do that? Click on the text. Here you would see there are multiple materials. All right. This is the first material. This is going to be the front material. That is the front face of the front face of the text. So you can give it a color. So I'm going to give it a color. Let's say I'm going to pick the color, and okay, let's go for something like a bright red. All right, and let's add another texture. Let's create another material, and let's give it a color of let's say black, as it's the side. All right, so I'm going to give it black. Now, yeah, we are good to go. Now, as we have our very first filter set up, all right. Now we can, if we want, we can add more assets to it, all right. Or even we can actually publish it on Instagram, all right. So the very first thing, all right, to put it, you need this particular link. Database when you like you have logged into your Spark AR account, all right. So uh, my actually somehow I'm not sure why, but somehow my previous account like got disconnected and I was not able to connect my Instagram account again, and because of that I like I'm not able to connect it on my Instagram. But the process is pretty simple. What you can do is to connect it, click on connect to Instagram, all right. Then it would be redirecting to you a documentation. I'm giving it to you, all right. So this is a particular documentation that would help you set up your like link your Instagram account on this Spark AR hub, all right. So that's how it would help. But other than that, all right, let's try this one out also, all right. uh, this thing fits pretty fine, all right. What else you can do is let's see. Okay, my this thing crashed. Okay, it didn't crash, thank God. So let's make the text light. This is too dark. I don't like it actually. So let's go for something uh, yellow. No, this one doesn't look good. Let's take the green one. Yeah, this one. So now you can see that this is a perfect fit for me. All right, this particular filter is a perfect fit for me. So what I can do is now the process is pretty simple. All right, add assets to it. If it is something more, let's add a mustache. Let's see if there is a in here or not. I'm not sure there is the spelling of mustache. Okay, here we got one. Let's uh let's add one. Okay, let's add this one. This one's a low poly. It has only a 248 geometries. So this one's pretty optimized. So this won't create any issue. Now add this mustache under face tracker. Of course, this should be under like under the head occluder. Now, now scale it, and put it in the mouth. All right. Let me pause for a bit and let's see now. Yep, this looks good. This one looks good. Okay, let's adjust it a bit. Okay, now this one looks good. Let's try it on me. Okay, yep, this one's good. So now let's see how to publish this filter. All right, let's see how to publish this filter, and then we can wrap up our session. Let me this thing a bit and make it a more cleaner. Also, one more thing, like let's say if you want pre-made assets, right? Pre-made scripts, or let's say script or LUTs or patches, then you can find it from here. If you know how to go for the objects, right? Then you can. There is music and sound, like you can get free music sounds. Then there are patch assets. Like these are for animations. You can code with them. Then here are the textures. Then here are the blocks. All right. Then these are the script packages like Spark AR head rotation trigger, Spark AR event helpers. Then means here are the color LUTs. All right, that would help you to do color correction. So you can try these things out. All right, it would be really fun. Now what you have to do is, as you have created your first filter, first of all, check whether any of the textures are being worked or not. All right, means any of the textures are being processed or not. So if any of the texture are being processed, then there will be a little round in here. All right, a circle would be going on. So going on, then complete. That would actually optimize your textures. And in my case, it is not going on. So what I'm going to click on the way. Wait, let me show you one thing. First of all right, this one's pretty cool. All right, let's say if you want to test your Instagram filter on your mobile, or before publishing, go to means click on this setting. All right, click on this setting. Click on change project properties. Then click on add experience. Here you would be seeing sharing experience. Import it. All right, insert it. Then click on done. What say if you want to test this one on your device, what you can do is you can send it. All right, like you can send it on your mobile. As my Instagram account is not connected, I have to fix this problem. As it is right now, I won't be able to send. I'm also not logged in with a Facebook account on my mobile, so it won't send it there either. So but let's say if you're using the same account on your mobile, then you'll be able to set a particular with that. By clicking on that link, you will be test your car. All right, it's as simple as that. After that, click on publish. There are two options. Here is one here is one publish, and, and this there is another one. All right, here you can see that a process. I guess a process is going on. Pictures are being compressed. So there are no unused textures here now. Okay, let's see which are being processed in here because it is showing there. Okay, so first I do it calc because as of I'm not logging this particular live as of now, although I can. So I'll be doing that later on. I'll be removing that from my account, but always remember that whenever you are going to upload any filter, let it complete its compression. All right, because or else it would like create the size much more higher, and of course we don't want a big size of filters. So yeah, so I have removed all the processing, means the compression that was going on. So now it would be we are good to go. So click on publish. All right. Now what you have to do is, okay, they have changed all the things. Still, something is getting compressed. Let me see. Just wait. Okay, uh, this these textures are being compressed. Let me select them all together and turn off all the compressions going on. Okay, so all the compressions are turned off. Let's see the mustache one. All right. I also don't want this one to get compressed either. So I'm simply going to remove the compression layer. Let's see anything else being compressed or not. Okay, I guess now we are good to go. We click on publish. Again, they are okay. So, all right. So they would definitely now I understand, because without compression, that then you won't be able to like actually publish is that. That's why I'm not getting the export option. So let it complete the compression. It's doing some processes in here. So let it do all the things it is doing. All right. So let's see. Now we haven't comped up. You can see that we won't be able to publish it on Instagram. The reason is it requires less than 4 MB and it is 6.38 MB. But we will be able to do it on Facebook as it's 10 MB. All right. Now, as our compression is done, all right, as our compression is done, you can click on export. So it would give you a file that is AR export, something like that. All right. So we need that file to publish our filter. Let me check how. Okay, it's taking a lot of resource right now. Okay. All right. Cool. Now let's name this as Super Mario filter. By the way, till now, anyone having any doubt? Anyone having any doubt right now? So so please let me know. All right, uh, and I guess okay. All right, so we got our filter export file of the filter. So now what we have to do is you have to go to this dashboard. So copy this particular link. All right, and paste it. So now when you get to this particular page, what you have to do is you have to click on create. All right, you have to click on create. Okay, this is gonna take some time. So let's wait for it to complete means complete its loading. All right. Okay. Oh, sorry, I chose the wrong option. It would be publish effect. I already created one, right? Why would I need to create another? It would be publish effect. First of all, let's complete this load because then again it would take some time. Okay, cool. So click on publish effect. All right. Click on publish effect, and here you would be getting uh, a form to fill. All right. First of all, give it a unique name. So let's give it Super Mario. Of course, it's not unique, but all right, it's not registering my inputs. Why the website is stuck? All right, AR Super Mario. Let's name it AR Super Mario. And then here you have to remember the file we exported. All right, we drag and drop this file on the website. We have to use this exported file so that we have to upload that so that we can use it on our on the platforms. So give it its time to upload. Here select the categories. All right, as it is changing the appearance, right? uh, Click on means check the appearance, and it's also weird. All right, it's like unevering uh, unevering effects with a twist. Yeah, it's weird. Then yeah, fandom one also, as it's of Super Mario, and choose funny one also. So choose the four categories. All right. Now here's the thing: you have to record a particular video. All right. It's taking some time to upload the file, so let it upload. Now record a video of the filter. All right. Record a video of the filter, and yeah, after that, what you can do is uh, the major things in the forms are filled. All right. Then also remember to check all platforms. Now, if you want to only like publish it on only some specific platform, then you can do that by choosing specific platforms only. Other than that, click on all platforms, and you are good to go. And also to like you record the particular filter that you created. All right, record the particular filter, upload that. After that, yeah, after that you will get an option that is publication date, set on as soon as possible. Now, if you want to publish the filter on some given day, then click on a set time and date. After this, you can submit the filter, and Instagram will take some time. All right, Instagram will means Facebook will take its time to verify the filter to check for any if there is any wrong content in the in the filter, and if it passes the test, then you will be able to publish it on Facebook and Insta. All right. So this is how basically we publish our filters on Instagram and Facebook. All right. So yeah. So anyone having any doubt regarding today's session, so do please let me know. All right. And I hope that you guys create your own filters and launch it on Facebook and Instagram. And I remember like the very first filter that I created, it worked pretty well. Like it had a really good user interaction. Like it was made specifically for developers, but it had a good user interaction. So yeah, you can actually do that. All right. So yeah, this much for this is it for today's session. All the things are done. All right. You learned the very basics of Spark here. Other than that, let's say if you want to learn more Spark AR, what you can do is you can search for Spark AR Pro. All right. Facebook has free courses on Spark AR. All right. So you can learn from there if you want to. So it is also there. Welcome. So yeah, this is for today's session. So anyone have any other doubt? So please let me know. All right, or we can conclude today's session. Anyone having any doubt, or we can conclude this today's session. Also, do use a poll. All right, that would actually help me know to whether to continue this tomorrow's session or cancel it. So do submit the poll. All right, and also provide your feedback. All right, about the workshop. All right, that and if you have any suggestions for me, do let me. I would want those suggestions improve my skills. So yeah, do fill the forms and do fill the poll.
Priyanshu, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so we took the poll right now, and we did not get a lot of responses there as well. So unfortunately, I guess the
All right.
students are not in favor of continuing the workshop. So let's conclude the workshop here itself. I guess the students have got their in-sem exams as well.
All right.
So
Yeah.
thank you for your time, for coming and sharing your knowledge and your expertise with us. Also, we would like to uh, give you a gift of appreciation.
Thank.
So that I'll talk to you personally on WhatsApp, if that's fine. And yeah, I would like to thank our principal and
All right.
HOD
Sure.
ourselves for
Thank
giving
you.
us this opportunity, and all the participants as well, for uh, coming and investing their time to learn something new. So thank you, Priyanshu, and all the participants. The feedback form is given in the chat box, so fill that up. And after you fill that feedback form, your certificate will be sent to you on your mail. So be sure to fill the feedback form. feedback form, and Priyanshu, I'll share the feedback form with you as well, the responses. So it can help you out as well. If any participant would like to, you know,
All right, sure.
give Priyanshu
Thank
a feedback right
Yeah,
now by speaking, that would be great. So
thank you.
is anyone willing to do that?
Atharva here. Okay, Priyanshu, it was a great session. We learned news. You are just very younger than us people as we are engineers. You are just a student. Then we are just having a lot of knowledge regarding this thing, and just you inspire us a lot to learn new things. And the things you taught us and the way you taught us was just amazing. And just thank you for all that thing.
Thank you, thank you. That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Atharva.
All right,
Well
guys. I
said.
think I should.
Yeah, Priyanshu. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess let's end this session. All right, and guys, do fill the form. Fill the form. All right. It would really help me a lot. So, bye, guys. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Priyanshu. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Varun, end the meeting and don't share the feedback form in the group.
Okay, sure.
All right. So all the participants take the link of the feedback form right now and fill it up as soon as possible so that you can get your certificates as well. Thank you. Those are filled the form. They may please leave the session.